Hello everyone, it's Natasha here. I thought that I would take you guys along with me for the day, for a day in the life of a growing content creator. Right now I'm about to do some dishes. That's so boring. I just realized I shouldn't start out like that because no one's gonna watch. But I'm gonna put my hair back so I can do some dishes. I actually just finished eating my breakfast, which was Raisin Nut Bran cereal, non-spawn. That's a joke, by the way. I just finished eating my breakfast and what was I gonna say? Oh, as I was eating my breakfast, I interacted with different YouTube accounts and some Instagram, just did some interactions on YouTube and Instagram. And today I didn't do a ton. I was just like, while I was eating breakfast, I just wanted to interact with some accounts. And so that's what I did. Yeah, so I just focused on like a couple and just like really connecting with that person who's posting. Honestly, I think it's so fascinating how so many different people can use like YouTube and Instagram in different ways, especially YouTube. I mean, obviously Instagram you can as well, but I really feel like at YouTube you can do so many different things. Like you can post, some people post vlogs, like this for example, which I never wanted to be a vlogger. Now I'm like sidetracking. I never wanted to be a vlogger, and I still don't really want to be a vlogger, but I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future. But I've always kind of thought that vlogging was not really my thing. I wasn't ever really interested in vlogging or anything like that. It's a little bit weird for me personally, I would say. Obviously other people can vlog and there's nothing wrong with that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I just interacted with a couple of accounts. Oh yes, I was saying how I think it's so interesting how people can use YouTube in so many different ways. Like you could vlog, just like a daily vlog on there, or you can post a review of X, Y, or Z, or you could just, post a video of you folding origami or something. There's so many different ways that people can use YouTube, and it's very interesting to just like see each person's method that they're using it for. And it's really interesting to just take a little sneak peek into so many people's lives, because I have come across quite a few vlogs these days. A lot of people who make it big on YouTube suggest don't start out doing vlogs because no one gives a flipping poop about you right now. You're not interesting. You're just a regular person. I've actually seen so many vlogs from, people who aren't like huge on YouTube yet, but are still vlogging. And it's honestly just fun to get a little taste into someone else's life and see the way in which they want to express themselves on YouTube. It's very interesting to me. Every person is so different and so unique, and the way in which they want to even use their social media is equally as interesting. So today I'm going to be working out once all this is done, like my dishes and everything, and I've cleaned the kitchen a little bit. I will be working out, so that'll be a fun little snippet. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of that. It'll just mostly be me sweating and stuff, but I'll try to record a little bit of it because I do use my phone too. I use my phone while I work out to watch workout videos / listen to music and, watch YouTube videos. And then I'm also going to go and get some Instagram photos today. We have a fun-filled Saturday for me, so I'm going to go be getting Instagram pictures. I'll take you guys along for that. Obviously, I'm also going to be using my phone to get the photos. So again, I'm going to just try my best to get some good footage for you guys as well for YouTube. Okay, I'm going to shut this camera off because this is not the quality content you signed up for.
just finished the cardio portion of my workout, so I am all nice and sweaty. This is what happens after I finish a cardiovascular workout on the treadmill. I did a HIIT workout today. I actually, funnily enough, I do my HIIT workout that I have posted on my channel. It's my #1 video on my channel. It, still gets views, rakes in a nice number of views for me to this day. And I do that workout, but I actually do it even more intense because back when I did that video, that workout was actually kind of difficult for me, and I had to take a break before I did the last set. But now I can go longer duration of the sprint at higher level. Well, actually not higher levels, that's wrong. That's not true. Sometimes I will go up to 9 miles per hour. I think I went up to 9 miles per hour in the video too for some of the sprints. But yeah, I don't always go that fast, but I definitely go for longer. I go for a full 1.5 minutes instead of in the video, it's only for 30 seconds. We're kind of sidetracking now. I'm talking about my workout. I am nice and sweaty. I gotta go shower and then we can finally get Instagram pictures. Hello everyone. I totally forgot that I was filming this. A lot has happened and let me just catch you up to speed. First, I watched Stranger Things with my family for about an hour. That is obviously not a part of the content creator thing. That's just the family's part of my life. Yeah, we watched Stranger Things. Haven't seen the whole thing, so no spoilers. And then I was getting photos and I decided to get some right in my backyard because I just didn't have like a shoot location in mind. A lot of the times I scout one out and I'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna use that for my next shoot location. And then it kind of just works out a lot of the time where like my outfit vibes with that location and I go there and I know what I'm doing. This time I was like, I have the outfit, I don't know where to shoot it, and I was like coming up with some different scenarios, and I was like maybe downtown, maybe at the park. Those are kind of some of my go-to areas. But it's the weekend, it's Father's Day weekend. People are holding events in the downtown area and at the park. So I'm like, that doesn't really sound exactly like the place I want to be. Well, there's an event happening. I'm sure that could be some interesting content perhaps for like a shoot. However, I would prefer not to be in that scenario, or that, I don't know what other word to use, in that type of situation for a shoot. I don't know, I like to have the visuals planned out, and I don't really know what I'm going to run into when there's a bunch of people, Instead, I decided to just shoot outside in my backyard. I got some fire pics. They weren't perfect. Like, they weren't like everything that I was hoping for, but the lighting was so good. And I went to change my shoes because I was like, ooh, these shoes are not it. So then I had to go to my boyfriend's house, pick up my shoes, and I had to walk to the porch where the puppy is. And I was trying to avoid the puppy because I was trying to like just get the shoes and get out of there, but instead had to walk through, disrupt the puppy. She got all excited because I was there to come visit her, except I wasn't there to come visit her. I was there to pick up some shoes. And so then I was in and out real quick, and I had to like put her back on the porch, throw a treat in there. And poor baby was very upset that I was there for 2 seconds and was not there to, take her for a walk and do all the things I normally do. But yeah, so now I'm back, and I came back with the shoes, decided to try to shoot again in the same location because the lighting had just been gorge. But of course, by the time I came back, the lighting had changed. The sun had, the earth had moved, and the sun was not in the same location as it had been. And I couldn't even shoot anymore at that spot because it was done. It was over with. So that was a whole thing, and I was like, really, I went and I got these shoes, and I saw the puppy for no reason and got her all excited and sad for no reason. But anyways, now I am going to shoot in the outfit that I was wearing earlier on in the video when the audio was really funny. So this is what I'm wearing. Let me see if I can flip this camera. I actually don't know if that's possible on this app, but I can flip the actual camera around. So let's see what this does here. Boom! Okay, so you can't really see that, can you? Hold on. This is cool. This is a cool effect. I like this. I'm going to take a photo like this sometime. So here, you might have even noticed it earlier on when I was wearing this. There's these strings on here, which for people who have worn dresses before, you'll probably know these strings typically go on the inside of dresses, or like even like some shirts and stuff. I don't know, it's typically on women's wear. I don't know if menswear even like typically has this type of thing inside of it, but so you like can hang up your outfit better, like it'll hang on a hanger easier. I typically just cut them out because they're completely pointless and they are not necessary, but I really like the look of these strings hanging down the sides. And so now I'm gonna go to the store and get some beads so I can put some beads on the sides, because that's gonna be fucking dope. And I'm super excited about it. Also, I feel like some fashion designer out there might totally steal my idea and then it's gonna be on the runway. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is cool. I mean, it might have already been done before and I might be like, oh, somebody's stealing my idea, and then someone else is like, girl, you stealing my idea. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some beads. This is like one of the kind of like tricky things about being a content creator is like, you'll think of something, or like, I don't know, like a fashion kind of content creator, it's like, or like Instagram influencer person. Let me just say as many different ways that you can say the same thing as possible. So, you'll get ideas like this and be like, oh, I should go get some beads, or like I should go get like a form of like cloth or something. Let me go to the store now and do that. But it's like, yo, like I have a budget, you know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta do what you love, and that's gotta be a part of the budget. So we're going to the store to get some beads. Okay, so I just applied the beads, and I kid you not when I tell you that literally took me an hour and a half. Like, oh, how long does it take to like add some beads to a string, you know, like 10 minutes possibly? No, it took me a freaking hour and a half. I wasn't really happy about that, but like the original string that used to be on there is not even on there anymore because it was too big to put the beads through, so then I had to put a thread on there, and then the thread was thin, so then it kept like being impossible to keep the beads in place because the thread was so tiny. So I ended up using parts of the thread that used to be on there to hold it into place, and the thread as well, in order for the beads to actually fit through it. So it was a whole thing, and it literally took an hour and a half. Let me tell you, any of these little tweaks and projects that I do to alter the clothing, even a little bit, takes forever. It is not a quick process at all. But anyways, an hour and a half later, I'm finally gonna go get pictures, and I think I'm gonna go to a garage that is available to me. It's at the park. There's a garage in the park. I know it's a public place. All right, I'm going. Hello everyone, it is now the end of the day. I feel like this was less of a vlog and more of me just like updating you guys throughout the day, talking with the camera. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. I finished off getting photos in the park. When I was at the park, there was like these little kids there, and one of the little boys ran up to me and he was like, "Can I get your number?" And I was like, well, actually, one of the first things he said to me, because he like ran up, right? And there was like a bunch of other kids there. There was like a whole family, I think, of little children. And he like ran up to me and he was like, "Whew, like you're going too fast for me." And I was like, "Oh, I don't remember what I said at that point, but I was just like nodding my head probably. And then he was like, "Are you a teacher?" And I was like, "No, I'm not a teacher." And then he was like, "You're really tall and skinny, like Slenderman." And he's like, Are you a ghost?" Like, he's like, "Are you sure you're not a ghost?" And then I was just like, "Yeah, I'm sure." And then he was like, "Oh, you're a human?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm." And he's like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Can I get your number?" And I was like, "I think I'm a little old to give you my number." And then he was like, "I'll only call you if it's an emergency." And I just didn't know what else to do, so I was just like, "Okay." And so I gave this little boy my phone number. Which, if I were like super famous, that's probably something that I shouldn't do, but I'm not super famous, so that's not really something I'm worried about right now. It's very clearly the end of the night because I'm like all sorts of discombobulated in my brain. Oh, I just remembered, right. Okay, so he asked me, he was like, "I'm gonna ask you to rate a girl." And he's like, "Even though you're a girl, but you can still rate a girl because like that's something you can do." And I'm like, "Okay." So then he showed me a video of this girl, and pretty sure this is like someone on TikTok or something. Like, this is like the TikTok video that he's showing me. But anyway, so he shows me this girl, and I'm like, I'm gonna give her a 9. And he was like, "Okay, thanks." And he's like, "That's my girlfriend." And I'm just like, "Oh yeah?" And then I was just on my phone, and I was on Snapchat, and I kid you not, that I saw the girl that he showed me in this video. It was like about this girl who like blew up on TikTok recently. Which, I mean, every day somebody is blowing up on TikTok, right? So I guess she's the new girlfriend of 9-year-old boys. I don't really know how old that boy was. So that was kind of funny how that happened. And it might not have been the same girl, because they, like, a lot of people who blow up on TikTok kind of look the same. So it might have been a different one, but they looked similar. So that's what I can tell you about that. But anyways, this has been really fun, me telling you guys stuff. I am not like fully coherent anymore. I think I should, I think I might need to eat a little bit of food. And then my man's gonna come over, and then it'll be bedtime. So yeah. Oh, let me do the YouTube spiel. Follow, subscribe, that's the word that you use on YouTube. Subscribe, press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, all those lovely things. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Till next time, bye.